Let's go. Finally, people. Thank you for being here, and the ones that are gonna come in and online. Thank you for waiting for us. This is a long time dream. I'm extremely blessed to be doing this with my brother from another mother, Miguel. Miguel, how you feel about finally coming out and we call sports with we call golf? Talk to me about that, man.
This is how I feel. Let's
Let's
go.
go. Let's go. Talk to me,
Listen, it's
Miguel.
been working in the. We've been in the mix, man. It's been a minute. It's been a while. We're trying to get this together. Super excited to get the people involved with golf, some hot topics, and just to get that that vibe of this. The golf is growing so much. It's such a sport that I love. It's dearly in my heart. It's something that you can play for a long time. Doesn't matter how old you are. I always say this comment, right? You
Yep.
can't be 60 and falling back and doing fadeaways and nothing like that. But you can walk with a
All,
stick in your hand. You can hit a ball.
all day.
Already,
80.
man.
I seen 80-year-olds out there getting it, ripping it off,
Hey,
ripping it off.
I played with an 82-year-old. Like I showed the 2-year-old how to play this. So
Yeah. Hey,
this
Miguel,
is a
how
game
when
of
when
forever.
question for you, Miguel? When did you start playing golf?
Oof. I think I played 13 years now. I picked it up a little late, but it's something that I wish I could have picked it up like Tiger. I think Tiger was born and they put a plastic little club in his hand, his father.
Hey,
I'm a
hey,
little late,
man.
but
Tiger was like every time they ground Tiger is like go to the green and putt. No,
yeah, oh
you're
yeah.
going and hitting 100 balls today. You did wrong.
Yeah, there
You
was
brought a
no
D. Oh, go to the range. So that's
there was
that's
not
part
I
of it.
don't think
But
he even had a I don't think he had a bottle in his hand. I think he had the first thing was literally a club.
uh, hey, but big thing. None of this can
Yeah.
be possible, ladies and gentlemen, without our sponsors. All right. Hey, listen, we have four sponsors. We working on two commercials, and then we have two already rolling. Without no further ado, let's go out there and Pepatos. Pepatos, thank you.
Hepatos Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. The Security box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The Security is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, securityltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
Hey, before we jump in to Sunday Red, which is I'm pumped up about this next topic, Miguel. I don't know about you,
Ooh,
but
ooh, oh
I
boy.
just want to do a quick
Oh,
shout out to Pepatos Security. Listen, if you in the area of Killeen, Texas, please go out there and check them out. It's great for meetings. It's finesse to the fullest, top of the block. All right. So whatever you want to get it, please. They're in Killeen, Texas. They can travel all the way around. So just contact them in their website, and then they will contact you back about the information. All right. No further ado, Miguel, talk to me about this Sunday Red, the new line
ooh.
that Tiger Woods came out with. What you think about the
So long.
logo? Talk to me about this, man.
I got some information about this logo. There's a couple neat things about this logo. It's a legit logo, right? Obviously, it involves red. I want to give you a
Like my cup.
little quick detail. Oh, oh,
Shout
already
out to
with the
Tiger.
red. Let me give you some facts on that tiger right away. And by the way, right, did a great job with Nike. I think it was 29 or 29, 27 years with Nike. Wonderful job. Like think about it. Tiger Woods is an icon. He did really good business with Nike. He's not mad at nobody. He just decided to like branch off a little bit, right? 27 years, like come on. He can do his own brand now, and he's pumped, and I can see that real quick with the with that tiger. So everybody sees a tiger right away, right? So if you count the lines, not counting the mouth, there's 15 stripes there. That's 15 majors that he has won in his career.
Oh, I didn't
Big
know that.
unique thing, right? You didn't know.
Yep.
And why red? I'm gonna read you something that I read. Um, he actually went to a university that was
Nah.
red.
Let's go with
Stanford.
Stanford. Let's go with Stanford
He went with
all day.
Stanford. So now it's red. Another thing, his mom, in a Capricorn, it was his power. It was like red was the color of his power, right? So as a junior tournament, he wore red. So since he was a kid, he's been wearing red without him knowing that this is going to be a signal of his now, right? So now he got 15 stripes on that tiger. Now he comes out with red. It just makes sense. It
Overall,
just makes
it
perfect
really
sense.
does. It really does. The line was put out on January 8th. It came out with right before about 2 3 weeks. I would say about, but yeah, 2 3 weeks before the Genesis where he was gonna compete. But unfortunately, he couldn't finish because he caught the flu. But yeah, he's been with Nike since 1996. It's been a long time. I
Oof.
mean, there's a lot of people that is kind of don't feel the vibe of the logo right now. It doesn't come up to the public right until May. So for now, you're gonna see it on him, obviously, and it's gonna be from top to bottom. All right, they're gonna have footwear, they're gonna have shirts, pants, the whole 9 yards, males and females. But it was good. It was good seeing him fresh. It's like a fresh look, even though
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
not being accepted too much in the field right now. People are commentating about why you didn't keep your TW, right, which classic, right, why you didn't keep your logo. He just felt in one of the interviews, he just felt like I want to move on. It was great my time with Nike, right? I want to leave that in Nike and then move forward. So it's definitely interesting. I seen a couple of shirts that he wore in the Genesis before he exit, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But with that, we're talking about a champions, right, Miguel? We're talking about
Oh
champion.
yeah, we
Whenever we
gotta
talk
talk about
about
the
Tiger
chat.
Woods, we talk
Yeah.
about champions. So with that
Oh,
said,
he's been up there.
let's go out there and see the champions so far this year on the FedEx Cup. All right. So Miguel, talk to me. What are the all these champions that you see right here?
Oof.
You had the Century, you had the Sonic, you had the AT&T Farmers, Pebbles, WM, the Genesis, and the Mexico one. Talk to me, man.
Listen, let's start off with the first one, the Century, because this is the first tournament of the year, right? It's in Hawaii, and those are all the champs get together and prove their stuff. Who's the champ of the champs?
Yeah, yeah, Miguel. Just for everybody to understand, the Century is a special tournament. The only way that you get to play there is if
Is
you
to win.
won a tournament during the previous year. So everybody that plays there are champions. That's why it's called the Champions Tournament. Just want to give you a key.
That's
And go ahead.
That's absolutely facts. 100% correct there. Like, you have to win to be on this tournament, right? It's the first one. It's in Hawaii. They prepare this one with all the best of the best. They're all there, right? Whoever won. In the first tournament, Chris Kirk winning that first one is huge, Nolo. Winning the first
Oh
one is
man, he set the
huge. It gives you
stage.
that boost. Yeah, think about it. So
Yeah.
first tournament, you already got all the points there. You're
Hmm.
already invited to 2 more years of exemption. You're
Yeah.
invited to all the tournaments. Like, starting off with that right foot is always good for anything. But a good congratulations to Chris Kurt for him.
Yeah. The
Thigala in second place.
mm,
Jordan
yeah
Spieth
the
in third. So which Jordan is, being good on
yeah
the
Chris
first
Kirk,
three
man.
are
That
always good.
Georgia that Georgia Bulldog, man. That 30-year old man. He
Ooh.
went he went out there. He went out there and got it. He got with this one. He got 6 tournaments won this year. not this year, but in his career.
In
So
his
it's
career, yeah, I think in
yeah,
2017 and 18 he won. Yeah.
correct.
Then in
So
2002 and 2003.
it was no surprise. He turned pro in 2007, so he has the experience. He has the time on it, and it's been great. Hey, I want to give a shout out, right quick shout out to Angel Baque. I think you know him, Miguel. I think you know this dude,
Angel
Angel
Baque.
Baque. I think you know him, man.
Yo,
Think
shout
about
out to him, bro. Angel
it.
Baque. Let me see. For sure, if he's on my page, he knows us, and I know him
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they know it, listen, thank you for your support. Please share the videos. Golf is something that's growing and every day. So if we can get everybody out there to swing a club once, I know they're gonna feel in love with that first ball that they hit. So shout out to you, gracias Angel, to be out here and supporting our page here.
Hey, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Out of this champions right here, I'm impressed with two of them, right? I'm gonna give you the so and then I'm gonna jump into the real dude. Okay, so bear with
Okay.
me, Miguel. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I know. I think you know. I know who you're gonna talk about. Go for it.
All right. So I'm gonna talk about the Pebble Beach, right? So in Pebble
Oh,
Beach, Clark
hand Clark.
actually won. Yep, he actually won the Pebble Beach tournament, but it was on 54 holes, looking like the other league. But we're gonna get there later on. So he this dude, listen, this dude that third day he was blazing out. He set a course record, all right, with a 60, a minus 12. All right, listen. You know how hard it is to have a par? Imagine have being 12 under. Okay, so he
Oh
set
my
a
god.
record. So just for everybody that is watching and everybody's gonna consume it later on, you gotta understand. Every year, this tournament is held at the same place. People have come and go to the best. We're talking about Tiger, Rory. We're talking about all these high marketing golfers, right? He just blistered that record. So now he owns that record for the best round in that course. So on top of that, I just think that that is well to put out there because that you got those little bragging rights, right? I got the record on that course, right? Professionally. Um, but
Bro,
what you think about
super.
that People Beach? What do you think about that?
That,
In 54 holes, they took it because of the weather, guys. It's supposed to be 4 day tournament for the PGA. All right, the fourth day didn't come around because the weather were. So you guys know that Florida, the weather's kind of crazy. So that's actually what happened. The fourth day they couldn't play because on that Sunday and Monday it was bad. So they decided to cut it off in 54 holes, and Clark took the trophy. What you think about that? How
listen.
difficult is that, Miguel? You didn't play for 13 years.
Oh my god. Listen. When you pick up a club and you try to hit this ball for the first time, you're thinking it's just a ball sitting there. But this is the most loving hate thing that you're gonna experience in your life. And to get these guys are so good that when you hit this ball for the first time, then you're gonna get into like, wow, how good they are, right? So whoever hasn't played golf, go out there and you see how hard it is to get a par or even birdies like this guy did, right? Quick fact about him as well. Listen, this kid has won in the Wells Fargo in 2023. He's not just a slouch, right? He's not. He's coming. He went through a period of his time in 2020 and 2013. His mom
Hmm?
got cancer. She died. You know, when that happens, it deflates you a little bit. For him to work on and work on his game and work on his game to get to this point, that's a that's a thing that impresses me for him. And congratulations to him for that one.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Miguel, talk to me about this dude that came out of nowhere. This amateur called Dunlap. Talk to me about Dunlap coming out of nowhere, going out there with JT, and JT comes out and says, "I I was ready to play, but I didn't expect that an amateur was gonna outplay me today." What you think about
Yeah,
Dunlap and that
he.
win? That dude coming out of nowhere, straight out of
Let me
Bama.
tell you something.
Talk to me about him, man. What
Um,
you got about him?
so winner at the American Express, right? This kid wins. He's
Yep.
the first amateur to win on the PGA since 1991. You know who was that did that?
Who was that? Talk to me.
Mm, Phil, Phil Mickelson
Oh, him? Yeah,
when he
that
was an
dude's
amateur.
average
Lefty,
to me.
everybody know that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So let me tell you what he gets with that win. He gets a 2 year exemption pro. He gets his two card, right? He gets his and he's invited to 7 signature events. So he doesn't have to pay. He's invited, right? Once you get invited to these events, that's what you want. This is
So
what his
you,
life is all about. Life changing for him. Life changing
so you saying that
for him.
this what 19, 20 year old amateur comes to the pros because I think he won in college. That's how he got his spot.
And
So
yep, and just wins.
and then go out there
Hungry.
in
That's
his
called
first
hungry.
tournament, and he goes out there and outperforms JT, which what I consider one of the top 5 or 6 golfers that are playing right now. I'm a big fan of
Huge.
JT, huge fan.
Shout out to all these winners. We can sit here and talk
Yeah,
about every single one of them,
all
but
day,
shout
all
out
day.
to all of these. That's
Yep.
not that easy.
Hey, I just want to do a shout out to Mariela. Mariela, what's up? Thank you for being here as
Yeah, that's
always,
okay.
Baba. Yeah,
Come on, Mariela's from the heart. Mariela comes
yeah.
from all time supporting, man. Gracias,
Hey,
Mariela. Gracias un millón, papá.
but talking about all these champions, right, and what they do, right? I can talk about all day about the Genesis with Matsuyama,
Hideki.
but
Hideki.
yeah, Hideki is just something else. All right, Hideki just killed it on Sunday. He came out of nowhere to win that tournament. He went with 9 under to score a 62. First birdie three, the first 3 holes. You can see already like the train that he's coming. Overall, Matsuyama just killed it. I think he got even a record in Japan too, like the most born Japan player with championships. Something
He's almost an icon where
it's
he
retarded.
lives.
And just to give
69.
everybody a big perspective, if you win one of this tournament, your max price right now is 4 million just by winning one tournament. 4 million.
So
So with this Genesis, you had first place 4 million, second place 2.2, third place 1.4, and fourth place you got $1 million. Poof.
that's a
Talk to me about that.
lot of money. A
Talk to me
lot of
about
money.
that.
So when you win a tournament, this is we're talking about life changing money, right? To win a tournament. So you already know how hard it is to win at the PGA Tour and any tour and any amateur and anything. So you have to be on your game, right? It's, it's like life. You can change your whole life in one tournament, just like these amateurs coming in, these young kids coming in. You win one of
Oh
these, and
yeah.
it's a lot of money, a lot of purses. Hideki Matsuyama in that last round shot a 69, 68, 68, 62.
Yep.
Whoever knows about golf knows that ain't easy.
That's a -10, ladies and gentlemen, for the course to go par.
Oof.
That last day. He came out of nowhere. Well, you already know the Masters winner of 2021. He delivered that in that tournament. He came coming from the back like that is just retarded. He actually he drained a 46 footer on the 12th hole like out of nowhere. He was feeling it like all the way around. So there was no way nobody was gonna get that from him. He was in a mission and he got it. Hey, big. Before we move to the next, I just want to mention this dude, and he was the winner of
Who
the
you got?
last one that just came out. Talk to me about Nap. Talk to me about
Ooh,
Nap. Talk to me about his little. Just give me that little story on him.
you know what? Nap is doing. He's moving. He's going up to the elites here soon, right? He just finished. He won a tournament. Now he got third place, if I'm not mistaken, on this last tournament. So he's coming in hot. I'm just gonna say that. His grandfather died last year. He's playing with this with golf on his chest, right? It's tough to understand something like this, right? When you lose one of your parents and you go out there and then next year you win a tournament, super tough to have that focus, to have this preciseness that he had. This kid is on fire. You got to be careful with this kid. He's gonna
Yeah.
be in the league for a long time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He just keeps coming at it. He was just to think that he was a bouncer about a month ago. He was a bouncer.
At
He was a
a
bouncer.
nightclub.
One pass or an invitation to come in here, and he won it. It is
That's
something
called
crazy.
hunger, huh?
Yeah, but let
That's
me tell you
called
something,
hunger.
Miguel. So let me drop it right here. Everybody, all these tournaments that you have all year long is for one thing and one thing only. So yes, you get your
Yeah.
trophies. So you get your trophies, you get everything, you get your money or whatever, but everybody's going for the max championship. So that brings us to the next thing. The FedEx Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, we have this. This is the main purpose of the tournament to win this FedEx Cup. All right, as of today, we are looking at Pavon, the French. So the French he's good. He did pretty good in this tournament. I think he ended up like top 20. So that's good. That's average to keep his points going up, right? He made final cut all the way to the end. But you gotta watch out for that second dude, Schafter,
Ooh,
Scheffler, and
Shetler.
um
Yeah.
and Hideki. So Hideki actually he's actually switched. So this is the every Tuesday they update the points. So this is the past. That's his last week. This tournament it's supposed to come out on Wednesday because this past tournament was not finished on time. So by Wednesday we should have the updated points. But as of right now, until Wednesday, these are the points right now for the FedEx Cup. Miguel, do you think that Pavon or Kirk can hurt can hold up?
You know what? It's this is like first of all, he has 975 points. Let me tell you how the point system works. A lot of people out there, they see the points, they say, "Hey, this," but how does it work? Okay, this is really simple. The winner receives 500 points when they win, right? In a regular event, a regular PGA event, right? Why there's a handful of different events, which is the Champions, the Genesis, the Arnold, the Memorial. These win 550. Okay,
Ooh,
and then on the major events, it's 600. Majors being Players, Masters, Open, U.S. Open. These majors, they win 600 points. Okay, so now you follow how these points win. When you get to the FedEx points, each event, if you win, there's 4 events. If you win it, it's 2,000 points. So when you get to the FedEx, there's a winner by points and there's a winner by the 4-day tournament. It's $11 million purse.
that's it. I'm retiring right there and then.
I'm
I'm
done right.
setting back for
I'm
the rest
done.
of my life.
I'm I'm done right there.
Yeah,
So
with
it
that
started
11
in
million.
1986. The calculation. They calculate it each week. divide the players, the points with the amount of events, which give them an average. The highest, obviously, go first, second, third, fourth, all the way to 10, all the way down to the rest. That's how the point system works in the FedEx. Big tournament. They all work for this at the end of the year. It's at the end of the year. I know the Masters is huge for everybody. They sit down, but when it comes to the FedEx points, it's game on for those 11 million.
Oh
And
yeah.
only the
Oh
top
yeah.
seven. It's only the top 125 that qualified in all those points. Whoever has the points, they qualify for that. So you want to get to this FedEx. You want to win something. That's
This
why the
this is
first
the
tournament that
Super
Chris
Bowl.
is huge. This is the Super
This
Bowl.
is
This is the
this
Super
is the
Bowl.
Super Bowl of golf. All
You
these
can
points
definitely say
whenever
that.
they get added on, and it comes to the last tournament of the year. Like Miguel was saying, you get two trophies, one for the tournament and then the FedEx Cup. Point blank, 11 million, you're good to go, man. So this is one of the two actually rankings that are going at the same time. The following ranking is the World Golf Rankings. So the World Golf Rankings, okay, this is a big subject. This is another pot of money that you're gonna win at the end of the year. This is another pot, completely different. So you got the tournament, the FedEx, and the world rankings. Miguel, you already know that I love my boy. My boy is up there, second right now.
Wow.
Rory.
That's
But I'll tell you something, man. After my boy Victor Hovland won the Puerto Rican Open,
you
it
like it,
was
huh?
bro. Hovland became
you
my dude.
you like him because you went to go see him at Puerto Rico,
I
right?
got a picture with him. I got a roof for him, bro. Like this dude
Don't you have
top.
don't you have a
I
ball signed from him?
I got a ball signed from him and everything, man. So I got
That's kind
a
of
ball from him, and I got a ball signed from Jonathan Vegas. By the way, Jonathan Vegas, man, if some way somehow this gets to you, hey man, you're an awesome person, man. I met you 2 days in a row.
what
You
about your
waited for me.
experience?
Oh
What
well,
about your
For
experience?
Jonathan
What you
Vegas,
said?
man.
Tell
Okay,
me what you said the other day. You told me something the
so
other day about him. Tell me what
it
he told you.
was unique. So my cousins, my wife cousin, worked as security there. So he helped me get a special pass. So I got a little bit closer than most to the players. So I was following Jonathan Vega. I know he was from Venezuela. So I started talking to him the whole way, and I followed him the whole day, a whole day.
That's
So
crazy.
we made like conversations and stuff. Like we talking about the win and stuff of golf, right? So at the end, whenever he finished, I asked him, "Hey, Jonathan, what time you tee off tomorrow?" He said, "Well, at 10 o'clock." I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna be here." So I got there
Wow.
around like 9:30 ish, 9:35, and he was
No, no.
putting.
When you said that though, when you said
Yeah,
that, he said
he.
something to you.
Oh no,
He
yeah,
said,
I'll be
okay,
waiting
I'll
for
wait.
you. I'll wait for you.
He
They
said,
tell me I'll wait for you.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I get there like at 9:30, 35. So he's putting, and I tell him like, "Hey, I'm here, man." He looks at me and he tells me, "Man, you got here late. Where you been?" I started laughing. So like the interaction that he had with me, it was special, man. I appreciate that. The humbleness is everything on golf, man. It really is in golf. That's one of the best things about golf. That everybody's humble. Everybody, you can speak to anybody. But Victor
It's a
Hovland,
wonderful game.
yeah, he was coming out to tee off in his final round, and I stopped him. I was like, "Hey, can I get a picture? Can I get his signature?" He was like, "Yeah,
Is he
I'm about to
humble?
tee off, but you don't worry about it, man. Let's go at it." He took a picture and he signed the ball, so it was pretty good. Yep. So I got a
Hey,
Victor.
that's
I got a Victor Hovland signed ball, bro. And just
he
in
won in
case
20,
people, yep, he won the FedEx Cup last year. That dude exploded. And it's not only that. Just think about this. The Puerto Rican Open has open windows for other players like Finau. Finau won the Puerto Rican Open, then he took off. Victor Hovland took off. So it's like a springboard, the Puerto Rican Open, which actually I think it is when, Miguel, next month. I think it was next
Yes,
month
it's next month. It's not,
or at the
yes.
end of this month.
So, and I think it goes with, I think it's at the same time that the Arnold, if I'm
Arnold
not
Palmer.
mistaken.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. So
Yes.
Puerto Rican Open always, if you want to see the latest and greatest of golf or who's the next guy coming, just keep an eye on the winner in the Puerto Rican Open. All right. So
Yeah.
Miguel, out of this top 10 in the world rankings, who you think is gonna stay up there? Who you rooting for? Talk to me. I already gave you two of mine. I already gave you two of mine.
You know, I'm a Rory fan. Matter of fact, this is a Rory shirt. This is his
Yeah,
collection.
yeah.
I think he has the most amazing swing in golf that actually Tiger Woods' son said, "Hey, you know," Tiger tells him, "Don't want to be like me. Copy Rory's swing." When he says something
That's
like
correct.
that, it's because he even knows when he sees a swing. It's like the shooters in NBA, right? We can say Ray Allen has a
Uh,
smooth swing. JJ Redick has a beautiful, stroke. Throwing the ball. So
hey,
these are people that
talk to me about talk
talk
to me
about
about Curry. Talk to me about the best shooter alive.
so, something like that, right? So the swing is like being that best swing alive. He just drives the ball. He's a little injuries here and there lately, but Rory, I think he's gonna be up there for a long time. Scheffler, I don't know his swing, bro. I don't know
Talk
how
to
he
me
hits
about
this.
that. He frustrates me, man.
I don't know how he hits his ball with his leg coming off every time, but his contact is amazing. But out of all these, Max Homa, I really think he's gonna be up there for a minute. And then comes the young guns. The young guns are coming, man. I think Rory's gonna stay up there, and then Mac Homa, he's gonna be
Yeah,
somebody to
most
really stay up
most definitely, most definitely. We talking about Rory, right? If we talk about Tiger, we talk about champions, right? So let's talk about this project that Rory and Tiger are working with right now.
there. Best two in the league.
Yep, it's called the TGA. TGA, Tomorrow's Golf.
Yep.
There you go. Tomorrow's Golf, right? League. So Tomorrow's Golf League, you're gonna see like a presentation going over and over. We're gonna be talking about what's going downstairs, down in the bottom. All right. So it's a big stadium. It's called Sci-Fi Coliseum. I think it is. If it's not stadium. He's on. It's gonna be on Palm
It's like a
Beach,
dome.
Florida.
It's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
dome.
It's
It's an
it's a
inflatable
dome.
dome.
Yeah.
It's a
So
dome.
it was supposed to be already started right on January. However, some incidents happened during that time. We're gonna get into it here in a bit. Um, but it's gonna be broadcasted in ESPN. It's gonna be around like 2 hours. It's like a 15 match regular season that they're gonna have a 50 holes per round. Then a 3 or 4 golfers play. They're gonna have head to head singles, 6 holes. It's gonna be like crazy. Miguel, what you think about that idea about tomorrow's golf league? Talk to me about that.
You know why? I see. They must have came up with an idea, right? With the technology that nowadays that we're heading towards, right? A lot of AI, a lot of stuff that's going on the tech world, right? So they're trying to jump ahead to infuse both of them. Okay, so there's simulators out in the north. I've played in simulators, right? When it gets cold, I can go. You go to simulation, right? So think about pitting. It's it's like the simulator, but the short game is going to be live. So it's pitting. It's combining technology with golf, right? And it's probably trying to get that next step to involve people because honestly, we're moving to technology world.
Mhm.
So he's they come up with this bright idea, right? Put a dome over it. It's gonna be 18 of the best golfers, right? It's gonna be what happened to that building right now that you're seeing is a construction thing. It was an overnight thing. One of the generators overheated, so I think it did. I think it powered down, and that's why it came down. Nobody was hurt, obviously. Thank God that. But this construction, right? You're gonna have some kinks. You're gonna,
Yeah,
it's
it's
something new. It's
definitely
something
it's
innovative.
something new. It's just it was unfortunate that on
That
January
they couldn't
9
start.
it was supposed to start on January 9 and it couldn't because of this exit incident. It happened around November. So they came together. They actually looked at it. They tried to make the deadline, but it was too much. They got damaged, and like Miguel said, nobody got injured, thank God. But still, it just and this is a big project. All right, it's this center, SoFi Center. It's a center is as big as a football field. All right, so it is extremely big, but it's a dome. Like okay, so you're gonna have 24 of the top rated players. We talking about Tiger Woods, obviously, and Rory, because it's them. But you're gonna have John Ram, you're gonna have JT, you're gonna have Ricky Fowler, Justin Rose, Tommy Fleetwood, you name it, they're
Talk
gonna be
about
in there.
elite,
There's
elite.
elite class. All right, so this is gonna be a huge game changer. So this is gonna be something that's gonna be for a long time, and it's gonna be in Palm Beach, Florida. It's gonna be produced out there by ESPN. So the date to actually open is gonna be the following year, 2025. So
2025,
around
yeah.
January 2025, you're gonna start seeing this on ESPN. Just look out for this. This is just the next thing.
It's a six
With that,
team. It's a six team with
with that
four
being
PGA Tour players head to head, 18 hole match play. So just so you can have a, it's a two. I think it's gonna be a 2 hour thing,
yep.
and then it's obviously like you said, ESPN and their partnership with the PGA. So PGA has to do a
Hey,
little bit about that.
I wanna do a quick shout out to Pomales. Pomales, what's up,
Mm,
Baba? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
come on,
Hey,
Pomales
Yeah,
always giving that support.
Pomales said, hey, like live mini golf for pros. Just kidding, Legit. All right.
It could be,
So he's like, hey, mini golf is challenging too. Don't get it twisted.
don't get it
Hey,
twisted, Bobby. Don't get it
so
twisted.
with that being said, everybody loves competition, right? And this next topic is we talking about for the first time the PGA has competition, and
Oof.
I
Somebody had to do it.
personally, somebody had to do it. Nobody expected it was gonna be somebody from Saudi Arabia doing it, but they just did it.
They
So,
had to. They
let,
stayed up. Had to.
yep, ladies and gentlemen, this is the competition of the PGA. They be talking about we trying to make a way where we can both assist. But guess what has happened in the PGA after the Live Golf appeared from nowhere? All the prices for the tournaments for the tournament winner start going up because guess what? Live Golf is paying more and it's paying players big
Significantly.
dogs, big dogs just for signing from 200 million to 300 million just for signing. So a lot of the key players of the PGA I signing with Live, and they only playing in Live. So Miguel, talk to me about this competition between the PGA, this little drama between Live and PGA. I know we already know that the Godfather, right, for us is Tiger Woods, and Rory. They 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 are not in favor of Live because obviously we know that the rumors are right. The rumors are that Live, they are operating with dirty money, right? So a lot of people don't want to be around that, right? Especially in the game of
So,
golf, where the integrity is the number one thing. So,
well,
talk to me, Miguel. What this has developed? What you see from the outside in? Talk to me, man.
I don't. I you know what? They came and created a league on the side, right? It's like everything. Everything has to have a competition. It gets more value and more stuff, right? Once you have a competition. One thing that I want to point out is that some people were not happy with the PGA. Some people were struggling to live. But you got to understand that these people go out there day in, day out. They practice, invest money to travel, stay in hotels. They got family. So the minimum was not cutting it for a lot of these. So here comes the Saudis, right? And with Greg Norman, because Greg Norman had
Hmm.
like a,
Yep. Yep.
they
Yeah.
aimed to
He's the
revolutionize
commissioner.
this.
He's the commissioner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's the
So they
commissioner of
came
the
to
league. Yeah.
revolutionize and get the right pay. So imagine if I told you, hey, Nolo, I'm going to give you $100 million to you to pay in my country or
You
in this league.
you don't even have to get to the
But
minutes,
but
man.
do I have to tell you anything else?
Shoot, no, I'm signing.
Like you're gonna sign, right? And you're gonna look at your family. You're gonna look back and be like, man, I played all these tournaments,
Exactly.
but then I gotta invest my money, and then I'm not. I'm just
This is
these are
guarantee
professional
money.
players, or
That's what kills it, Miguel.
guaranteed.
How can you
So
compete with that?
that's what I'm getting to, right? So the incentives are crazy. It's just they just blew it out the ballpark. Let me tell you
Hmm?
something about the lift. Fun facts about the lift. It's an L, it's an I, and a V. What is that in Rome? 54. Number 54. That is the if you birdie every hole of a par 72, it gives you 54.
Wow.
That's what
And
they came up
and on
with in the
top of
lift.
on top of that, I just want to let everybody know, PGA Tour, you got 4 days of tournament. You played 72 holes, right?
Live
It's only 3 days.
3.
It's 54. All right.
54.
So
Isn't
listen
that
up,
something
guys.
crazy?
Yeah, it is. It is crazy. It makes sense. I love the logo, by
Like
the
live
way. I
like
don't know.
live.
I don't know if you like. I like that logo, man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that logo. So they and on top of that, this league only has 14 tournaments. Only 14 tournaments. That's it. All right. So far we have three. All right. So the first one was in Mexico. The second one was in Las Vegas, and the third one was in Hong Kong. You see the schedule right
But
there underneath Miguel. So those are the schedules that is as of right now. They go like every certain like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. They let you know where they're gonna play. So right now they just give you state or country, and whatever it get closer they confirm it. All right. So there's a lot of potential in this league. They have moved all, like they have signed, not moved, but they have signed all these great players that are role players that usually don't win tournaments. They're close. They sometimes break in, sometimes they don't break in. But like Miguel says, if they're offering you guaranteed money, right,
it's
and you
tough.
look at
It's
and you
tough.
look to your left and you see your family and you want to provide them, I don't see why the PGA players are kind of mad at the people that have signed with live for that. If I'm a father figure, right? I'm the head of the house. I'm trying to provide for my family. So that this is money that's coming in without me doing nothing, by me signing. So
I
just
think they wanted to like make PGA realize that we have to pay. This is a
we
lot of
got
stuff we have to
options.
pay out of pocket.
That's what
Now
messed
they
up.
are.
That's what messed up the PGA. But the PGA was by itself. But now I got options. You see what I'm saying? I
A
got
little bit
options.
about yeah, a little bit about the live though, so you can understand that live went with a couple changes that PGA didn't want to agree neither, right? Some
Hmm?
players now you can play in shorts. That I'm like it's okay, right? It's I don't care about the pants and stuff, right?
Hmm.
But
Now
for me, it
we
was
play
more
like that.
of
Most of us played in shorts. So
yeah. On your typical week, you playing in shorts.
so what's the big deal?
There's music playing in the back, so it's like a party with golf
All
slash
together.
having a great time, just so they can get the concept. PJs is serious, live is
Hmm?
more relaxed music,
Oh, it gets don't
concerts
get it
at the
twisted.
end.
It gets serious. It gets
Oh
serious
yeah,
because it's 4 million in
serious.
the line. So every time you win, it's 4 million. Point
Oh,
blank.
so yeah, no, for sure.
All right. Hey, well,
Shout out to
so
Liv.
far, like I said earlier, we have for live we have 3 tournaments so far. Let me show you who is the man right now on live, killing it.
Winning them,
We got
winning them.
Joaquin Neyman from Chile, el Latino. Listen, man, I didn't mention him earlier because I was waiting for this. I love this dude. It's not because he just won this, he 2 out of 3. But listen, man, I love this
You
dude.
love
How
this
the way
guy.
he operates.
You talk to him.
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's just he. I don't know if you've seen his swim, bro, but he's legit.
I'm gonna give you one of these.
Especially, especially whenever he's Latino, I gotta go for him, bro, because we don't got too many of them out there, right? So,
It's a
so Joaquin Neyman, man, listen, his first tournament in Mexico, he went extra holes with Sergio Garcia, his best buddy. All right, so they went extra holes, man. 19 hole,
oof.
Neyman came around with a birdie and got it at the end. All right, now this third one, the latest tournament, the Jada in Saudi Arabia, man, he didn't need it nothing.
The kid's on fire.
And
The kid's on fire.
he's the hottest guy right now. I don't listen. He's the hottest golfer right now, no matter PGA or we talking about live. It don't matter. Whenever you win in a
That,
span of a month and a half, you win $8 million starting the year. We talking about we're talking about big bucks right here. All right, so
let me
talk to me about Joaquin. What you think about Joaquin? I want to know what you got with Joaquin.
I have so
Talk to me.
much notes. It's almost a page here, right? But I'm gonna be real sure. He's the captain of the Torque. They selected him. So he's the captain of. There's 4 members per team there. So he's the captain. That's one, right? Um, on the live tournament in Mexico, right? He's a. I think he won that one. If I'm not, he's 25 years
Hmm?
old. He turned pro in 2018. That's not a long time. He's already winning.
I'm telling you,
Like, come
man,
on.
this dude is a beast.
He's Chilean, right? Obviously, we know that. He won 2 PGA tours, joined the Live in 2022, made already 4 million and 4 million, 8 million, signed with Live for a whopping $100 million.
Let's leave it right there. Hey, just stop right there, Miguel. Give me a minute.
Let me.
Just give me a minute. Let me
No,
marinate this. So
I'm
you
not
telling me,
done
you
yet.
know
I'm
no,
not
Miguel,
done yet.
Stop. So you telling me that this dude signed for 100 million without doing nothing, just for playing in the league,
Just doing what he loves to do.
and then
You
comes around
understand?
and win three and win 2 out of 3.
And then he was and then he gets 8 more minutes. Come on, man. What are we talking about? So let me tell you some more facts. He was number one ranked in an amateur in the world 2017, 2018. By 2022, He had recorded already 9 wins worldwide tours. So we're not talking about just one tour.
Hmm?
We're talking about Europe tour. We're talking about the PGA tour. We're talking about the Live now, and we're talking
Oh my
about
God.
different tours. There's a couple few tours out there, right?
Yep.
He's ranked 15 in the world. When right, won
Hmm.
4 times already in 2023 individually. Wins at the Live, Yamakova, and he wins
Hmm.
at the Jahed at 2024. Let me tell you who he admires. You know who he admires? Like who he looked up to? Guess who? I'm just gonna
Oh
say
yeah.
red.
Oh, of course. No,
Tiger
no.
Woods.
It's
So
gonna be
much
Miguel.
only.
Miguel. Era. It's gonna be Miguel and Nolo.
he already has. He already has 5 hole-in-ones. You know how hard is it to get a hole-in-one, bro?
Oh my goodness.
This is not. It has to do of luck, a great swing, and 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 just being dialed in. 5 hole-in-ones already. His best shot and the way he likes to play golf is a low fade. Once you play a low fade, you're a lot more consistent than playing draws and playing everything else. Whoever knows golf
Hmm?
understands this, right? So this is
It
just
travels. It
half a
travels.
page. This is half a page. Forget about when he keeps on going, blowing up. He's 25,
Li-
25 years
Listen,
old. We're going to see him a lot.
he's he's the next thing, man. I'm telling you.
What do we got
Joaquin, I'm
next?
telling
Because
if you guys don't know about him, look out for Joaquin, all right? Oh,
look
let me
out for
talk to you about who won the second tournament, right? Let's go and see who won the second tournament. My boy, our boy, DJ. So DJ won the Las Vegas tournament. Listen, man, DJ is outstanding, man. And no matter where he goes, he's dominant, man. He has won a tournament,
he's a real
man.
athlete.
He won in live all 3 years. He's been with the league 3 years. In all 3 years, he at least won one tournament. You know how
He's
consistency
good.
you gotta be. You gotta be
The
consistent as
guy's
hell.
amazing. You
Yo,
know that he
listen.
was a long ball. He used
Yep.
to hit it
Yep.
farther than anybody else on at one point.
Yeah.
Probably still
He
does,
and
but you know,
yeah,
a
of
younger bit.
course. And he came back too. He went through adversity to that last day of that tournament. He bogeyed 6, 9, and 11. But guess what? Experience kick in, hungerness kick in. Birdie 13, 15, and 17, and took it
Oof.
by a shot. So kudos to DJ, man. We sure miss DJ in the PGA. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie about that. Hopefully they invite him to the Masters, just like they did Joaquin. They invited Joaquin to the Masters as well. But we will see. But we'll see. What you think about DJ, man, and stuff?
DJ's been around for a minute. He's been playing. I think he got over 11, 12 PGA wins, if I'm not mistaken. I
Yep.
probably could be mistaken there. But his first round 69 to finish 12, I think 12 under. This dude's amazing. We're not talking about no
Yes.
slouch here. We're talking
You
about a
talking about
guy
a
that
scrub?
can hit the ball
Oh,
340 constantly.
yep. No,
DJ
definitely.
is a driver wedge guy, right? He practices pitching wedge in, right? When
This
he's on.
Yeah, you know it's a three
He's a true
hundo
athlete.
every time. 3 hundo every
Yeah,
time.
he's a true athlete that
Hey,
works on his body. He's huge.
but
He's
Miguel, I
tall.
want
He
to tell
has
you
all
something,
the
man.
elements.
Let me tell you something, Miguel. I'm gonna give a quick shout out because none of this that we just went for the past hour can it be possible
Be fast.
without our sponsors, man.
Who?
We going to Prepara's Security all day. Hey,
Shout out, bro.
production, shut it out.
Hepatos Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family that your Curity box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The Shakurity is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, ShakurityLTD.com. And remember, se habla español.
I hope you guys
Well, my
saw that.
people, you got something, Miguel? Shoot it, man. You know
No,
the
that
Pontus is
I
waiting.
just love that pipados, man. Oof. Every time I look at it, I just want them to come every day and make a table for me. Remember, they make tables. They make it, weddings, birthdays, personal. Saint Valentine's Day. They make everything for everybody. So please see them and go to their page and make sure that you see what they got to offer and you're in Texas over there.
Outstanding. Hey, Miguel, any last minute comments before we leave?
I hope everybody goes out there and try to hit one of these golf balls. Then you realize what we're talking about and how good this golf game is. So I took out. We went out the other day to a Top Golf. Even if it's a Top Golf, go out there. Even if you miss, trust you that this is going to be something life changing, something that you're adding on for a long time in your life. So go out there, hit a golf ball, and make sure you're doing something. That's all I got,
Hey,
buddy.
listen, listen. Hey, thank you for everybody for tuning in. Also, please join our YouTube channel. Just click share the videos. This will only help us to bring you more content. And stay tuned. Remember, on Fridays we got we got wrestling in Spanish, but they talk about everything in wrestling. WWE, Next, AEW. Just my boy GI and Hush is gonna be in there on Saturday. On Saturday, we got the main crew. We got GI. We got John D. You got myself. We talk about baseball and NBA. And Mondays we already started. We got that golf. We got that we call golf. So please thank you for
Marley.
everything. Hey, put the glove on, Miguel. What time is it? What 10:30? 10:30, 10:38. We going out there. We're going out there hitting balls at this time. No, it don't matter. Hey, thank you for
Cheers.
everything. Thank you for tuning in. We call golf.